What's up, Juventini? Today we hear Giuntoli's plan for Juve's winter mercato and where it stands. Zirkzee, the push is on. His current coach weighs in on it. Is Juve going to have to up the ante? Are they willing to involve Vlahovic? We're going to look at all of that. Then we get to the back line, the latest on Tomori, and the situation changes around Ronaldo Araujo. Then we get to two other deals that are inching closer that don't even involve anybody I just mentioned. We're going to tackle it all together right now. I'm Berto. This is the AJC, your channel dedicated to Juventus. It's January 6th. Let's rock with the news, and we kick things off with Juve's January Mercato plan. The plan apparently for Giuntoli is 2 defenders, 1 striker, all right? And we're going to kick things off there at the striker, Zirkzee. Well, his current coach has weighed in on the situation, and he says, I want to keep Zirkzee. He works very hard in training and is very determined. But we know that the window is open and anything can happen. That pretty much says they are open to the move, all right? Pretty much it means that if you come in with what we want to see for the player, we will say goodbye. What do they want to see for the player? Well, apparently they don't want to see anything that involves a loan, but there are constant contacts between Juve and Manchester United to try and find a move. Juve has offered up. Before it was just dry loan. Now they've opened up to loan plus option for redemption. Juve trying to stay away from the commitment, but Man U may not budge. There are rumors now swirling that Juve could involve Vlahovic in the move. I'm not buying this one. I don't think they'll involve Vlahovic on it. And again, we always said if Vlahovic goes in January, you still don't clear anything up as far as the depth goes. But where does everything stand with Vlahovic? Well, I don't think he's going the other way, but there is apparently no willingness from Vlahovic and his entourage to discuss a renewal with Juventus. He is heading into final contract year this summer. Signs are pointing that it's more likely he will be moved in the summer. And maybe, just maybe, Juve is just kind of testing the waters when it comes to Vlahovic and getting ready for the summer. But one way or another, this is an ugly situation for Juventus. And whether we moved him or we didn't, it kind of sucks because I feel like he is, in fact, checked out this situation, the way it's handled with this media, and now all of a sudden him being shopped. It ain't going to help matters for the rest of the season, and we need all hands on deck. But even if we said goodbye, I'm not super confident in the list of alternatives or recruitments that we have coming in. But Zirkzee, the push is on for Zirkzee. And we see what happens with Vlahovic, but most likely going into the summer. When it comes to Kolo Muani, Juve in constant discussions there with PSG trying to find a move. Let's see where we end up. It could, by the end, not be either one of these guys and a name out of the blue. But right now, this is the latest being discussed on these players. When we get to the back line, again, the plan, 2 defenders, 1 striker. Tomori, Juve is simply waiting on Milan's decision, and they are going to wait until after the Supercoppa, with, of course, the final going on today, and then they'll hear on Tomori. But when it comes to Ronaldo Araujo, apparently the situation is changing, and for the better of Juventus if they want to sign him, because Barca is apparently starting to consider a loan just until season's end to help the player gain continuity after a return from injury. So maybe, just maybe, some are saying this could become a concrete option for Juventus. Ronaldo Araujo. Now, on 2 other moves that are inching closer. Real Betis is back in for Artur, all right? We did remember hearing that there was 2 players they had agreements with. Artur was one of them, all right? Now they are back in. The player has already said yes, and now Real Betis and Juventus work on the transfer of Artur. What's going to be key here is the salary, and if Juve can offload it in its entirety. Let's wait and see. When you get to Fagioli, he is the second move. Apparently West Ham is in pole position to land the player. Juve simply wants 20 to 25 million euros, a price tag in that range, and they will say goodbye, and that is set to fund the moves they want to complete in the mercado. That is your January 6th rundown. You all know the drill. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join our AJC army. Let's follow the team through thick and thin, ride or die together, all right? But you know my favorite part. Drop all of your thoughts, comments, questions in the comment section, and let's hear them, okay? And let's mix it up. I'm back tomorrow, as always, with another edition. Till then, fino alla fine, forza Juventus. Ciao tutti.